Welcome to Blossom and Mellow's YouTube channel. Let's make these cute chef hats for their upcoming baking series. First, I went ahead and grabbed my chef hat. And what I'm going to do is cut it into two to make their own individual hats. Okay, please ignore my nails and please ignore the ironing board. It has been through a lot. Okay, we're just going to ignore that. Now we're going to get to cutting it right down the middle to separate the two pieces and turn them into two separate hats. Now I'm going to cut down the bottom just so the brim of the hat isn't so wide, because obviously their heads are much smaller than mine. Here's my extra scraps. Now I'm just going to cut the extra fabric of the brim in half again, because I am using heat and bond. So with it being thicker, it will be harder to stick. So that made it a little bit easier to stick everything together. Now I folded the top of the hat over just to make it a little bit shorter so it's not super tall. Here I'm adding heat and bond so I can fold it over and iron it to seal it. After doing that, I realized that the two separate pieces were just still too big, so I cut those in half. There's Blossom and Mellow fighting. I also added ribbon to the side so I can tie it around their necks, and a little strip at the back. Now I'm going over to my Cricut and cutting out their names, and then I'm going to use heat and bond again just to transfer their names onto the hat, because this was permanent vinyl and not heat transfer vinyl. And here is the final look. They turned out super cute, and here they are in their hats. Enjoy!